I beg, make una no vex. So I want to talk something. Now, since on Sunday, a lot of Chelsea fans and a lot of other club fans have been berating Arsenal, been insulting Arsenal that Arsenal actually drew against Chelsea. You know, even when Chelsea were 10 men, even when Chelsea were 1 man down. Now, let us date back a little bit to 2020. Of course, in the Premier League, 2020 in the Premier League, where Arsenal and Chelsea actually drew 2-2 in the Stamford Bridge. Now, the match that was played on Sunday was also at Stamford Bridge. Now, Arsenal went 1 man down in the 26th minute or thereabout, you know, where David Luiz scored the penalty. Few minutes later, Jorginho scored the penalty. Arsenal were not just 1 man down, they were a goal down. On Sunday, Chelsea were never a goal down, they were just 1 man down. Now, few minutes later, in the second half, Martinelli equalized. Then later on, Azpilicueta, it didn't take too long, Azpilicueta scored again to make it 2-1. Now, yet again, in the same match, Arsenal were 1 goal down and 1 man down. Then before Bellerin later equalized. Now, I want to make something very, very, very clear to not just Chelsea fans, to other club fans as well, that are very easy to berate Arsenal. And just because maybe Arsenal has not won the Premier League for a very long time or the Champions League in their history. I understand that if you want to banter Arsenal on that ground, it is okay. But when you see fact, stop running away from fact because all you think about is banter. Let's take what happened in 2020. Let's take it to present. And let's take what happened in the present. Let's take it to 2020 because Arsenal is always the victim at the end of the day. If Arsenal were to be the one at home and one man up against Chelsea in 2020, Arsenal would have still been berated. Now, nobody berated Chelsea. Nobody insulted Chelsea for drawing against Arsenal. People were saying it was a big match. It was a big match. Now, let's take it now to the present. It is not a big match anymore. It is Arsenal being stupid, Arsenal being useless, Arsenal not being, you know, a club to rely on, blah, 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 and all that stuff. And if it was Chelsea, you know, that we were 1 man up, Chelsea would have won the game. Let's switch the side now. Let's assume that what happened on Sunday was at the Emirates and Arsenal were 1 man down and 1 go up. And Arsenal finally, you know, drew the game. Arsenal would have still been bashed by not just Chelsea fans now, but other club fans like Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City, even Barcelona coming from diaspora. Even Barcelona and Real Madrid and Bayern Munich coming from diaspora and all that, they will still be bashed because you know why? Arsenal are always the victim. Arsenal are always the victim. That's why if I see people creating agendas against Arsenal, it doesn't surprise me anymore because Arsenal are always the victim.